I first met Silvia in September 2005. Sil's bra size is 34DD or 36D. The jury's still out on that one. Our first real date was when we went to an Italian in Bath at the end of our second year at university. Sil and I first kissed on a wall outside a nightclub. I think my annoying habit, which gets to Sil the most, is when she's cooking or washing up and I keep tidying up the tea towels around her and hanging them up elsewhere. Sil's most annoying habit is her BlackBerry. Be that constantly WhatsApping on her BlackBerry, or not paying me any attention when she's using her BlackBerry, or probably the worst one of all, when I ask her a question and she doesn't respond because she's on her BlackBerry. So we're stranded on a desert island, she'd take her BlackBerry. No, she'd take a book. There isn't really an item of clothing that Sil has that I detest. The one I probably don't like is a blue fake woolly scarf that she's got. A, because it was given to her by a secret admirer in one of her former jobs, and B, because every time she wears it, it gives me an electric shock anytime I go near her. We first danced together in a grotty little club in St. Petersburg. It was called Griboyedov, and it was a former nuclear bunker. To my knowledge, Sil has snogged 3 people. A favourite song would be hard to pin down, but you'd have to go a long way for Sil to beat anything by Neil Young, particularly Hurricane. Even I couldn't decide what my favourite film is, so whatever Sil said, I'm sure she's right. Sil has 1 or 2 scars, although not as many as I have, and I know all about them, so no problem. Sil's favourite pair of shoes is anything where the heel doesn't wear out after 2 or 3 weeks. Silvia's worst drinking experience, I wasn't there. This was on our year abroad when she went out to Russia a month before I did. And that was the moment when she decided she would never ever drink vodka again. My worst drinking experience was also in Russia. It was also with vodka. That was in St. Petersburg a couple of years before Silvia's. It did not convince me never to drink again. Silvia knows exactly what I do for a living. I'm sure she's just told you. As long as I didn't wax. If I were a spy, she wouldn't know. She's definitely fitter than I am because she can survive an hour and a half of Bikram yoga, and I can't. A healthy mixture of A and B, I think. A thong. Well, I get out of my office and I walk across the hall into the kitchen. About half a wardrobe full. Her eyes, obviously. Okay, her bum. And she knows that too. Well, Silvia, obviously.